Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Um, I'm having technical difficulties, but hold on, it's coming up. Give me a second. Sorry. Can you guys hear me? Oh my gosh, yes, you can. Okay. What up? What up? Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I haven't been live in a really long time. Okay, so I need you all to tell me if you can hear this. What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's been such a long time since I've been live. Welcome everybody who's pumped. We have 19 minutes. It's very early for me right now, and I just realized that Marvel wanted to do it at 4 a.m. because of four Fantastic Four. So I'm like, oh, that's why we're up so early. That's why we're up. What up, Simon? Christoph, Simon H. Stuff. What's going on? What's going on? Testing. Okay, hold on. I have a lot of different mics on. Hello, hello. That should be a little bit better. Okay, sorry about that. That should be a little bit better. I'm trying to get the audio for the stream, but doesn't appear to be working. We're gonna go with this. All right, tell me if y'all can hear the window now. Doesn't sound like it. Hmm. All right, let's try this again. Hmm. Well, we'll figure it out. But I'm assuming everybody's gonna also be watching on their own screens. But welcome, welcome. Ooh, everybody let me know what time it is for you. Is it super early? Are you on the East Coast and you're lucky, or are you in like the UK? Or are you in Asia somewhere? Where is everybody at? Australia? Okay, I just figured my mic issues out.
So figured it out now for the mic. The mic should sound better. Mic should sound better, but I'm still not hearing anything for this trailer, huh? Yeah, still nothing, huh? Aussie, 10:44 p.m. Nice, Jay. You're one of the lucky ones. India, yeah. Kansas, yeah. Canada, yeah. Early for a lot of people. Early for a lot of people. Okay, so still no audio from. Yeah, the mic should be better now. Mic should be a lot better now. It was coming from my earbuds before. Hello, hello. Okay. All right. Do we see Galactus? That's my question. Do we see like a full blown do we see a full blown Galactus? That's like one of my main questions. That I'm very curious about. All right, I'm trying to get sound for the trailer. That seems to be the issue. The mic is sounding better now, I hear. Cool. Hmm. This is a mystery to me. All right, all right, all right. Well, there's no way to add a source here. Oh, you think we're gonna see Doom, do you? I'm not really. I don't think we're gonna see Doom. I think it's like a post-credit scene in the Fantastic Four, maybe like a quick little cameo in the Fantastic Four. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure we're seeing Doom here. I really don't think we're seeing Doom here. You think he's gonna be the final shot of the trailer? I mean, I'd be super stoked, and I am one of the people who thinks Doom should be introduced before Doomsday. Like they should give us a little something of him, but you know, I'm not really sure about that. I'm not sure my like I see the live chat from Marvel's website or from Marvel's YouTube channel, but I'm not like sure it's live. No, it looks live. It looks fine. Yeah, like keep in mind like this is the teaser. I mean, if you want to pump people up, you show something pretty crazy, but I mean, it's still, it's still the teaser. I would keep expectations. I don't want to say keep them low because I feel like the trailer is going to be really good, but as far as like RDJ's Doom or like other people showing up, maybe like who knows? Like this is clearly a really big deal to Marvel Studios, right? We're having a live stream at 4 a.m. to do it, and they're specifically having a live stream at 4 a.m. to do it. So it's like obviously like a pretty big deal, but I don't know. I'm not expecting a lot of cameos in like the trailer. I'm just kind of hoping we get a full shot of Galactus really and the Silver Surfer. They give us like a decent part
Part
of
of
the
the
like a decent part of the plot for it. Okay, so hold on. Oh, I have many. I have many. Let's do. Nope. There we go. Okay. So this is it. F4 Superman. I mean, right now, F4 for sure, right? Because I'm not all the time, but typically Marvel over DC, right? Like I do love DC, but yeah, you think it'll be this? No, I don't think it's going to be the same trailer showcased at D23 because they showed like Daredevil and Captain America and Thunderbolts and all that stuff at D23 SDCC, and then when the actual trailers came out, they were different. Some of the same footage, sure, but not all. But not all of it. So we're gonna try to watch together. I'm just trying to get the sound. I don't know why my sound's not coming through. Any technical people use OBS Streamlabs and can tell me why the sound from my Windows not coming through? Or maybe I need to do this. Hold on. Nope. Actually, this might. Oh, this might be the issue. Hold on. Actually, no. That is all messed up. Let me put this back up here. Let's get rid of this. Yes. Okay. You can only hear me in one earpiece. Okay, hold on. I think I could fix that. um, maybe not. Maybe I can't fix that. Sorry. Can I turn up my mic? I can turn up my mic. Uh, hold on. I got it. Boom. That should have fixed the mic. That should be in both ears now. Boom. Okay. I'm working on. Okay, hold on. I'm adding a new source. Let's do window capture. Window capture. Select an option. What? Yeah. See, none of these are what I normally pick. Yeah. It's fixed? Okay, there we go. It's been a long time since I've been live. I apologize. We have 10 minutes left to go. Maybe I can get. Maybe I can. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's still a lot. Okay. Maybe this? No? I apologize. Nope, still nothing. Ah. Some people say it was never. Chris, how do I get? I'm calling you, Chris. I'm calling you. I'm calling Chris. Chris will know.
Yeah.
How do I get the sound from my other monitor to play on the stream?
I can pull it up on mine and show you.
Yeah.
Because I won't have
We are ready. It begins with Franklin. I think they'll show Franklin, but everybody who's like super stoked at like the possibilities of cameos in the trailer, I don't know about that, guys. Like, I'd keep expectations pretty low for cameos in a teaser trailer. So, yeah. Hey, thanks, Daniel H. Appreciate that. Edna, yeah. Nope, Chris is on the phone right now. We have him. I think it's been a really long time since I've been live. Maybe like over a year on the channel. 8 minutes. Let me refresh it. I guess it just stays on this same screen. Yeah. Cool.
So you don't have audio from the YouTube?
Yeah. It's dropping in 8 minutes, guys. For those asking, 8 minutes. Yeah, so First Steps is supposed to be like a play on Franklin Richards taking his first steps, which is also really cool. So, Simon, what's up? Woof woof, how's it going?
You should have something that says display capture. Do you have that?
I do.
Okay. Then do you have something that's called desktop audio? Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one.
Thank you. Yeah, no, the mic should sound better. We're just working on getting footage of this. Yeah, this will be a little bit bigger as we go into it. This is kind of the biggest I can do right here. Yeah, I see a lot of people are super stoked for the trailer. Me too, obviously. Marvel had to drop it at 4 a.m. to be funny.
Not funny.
Yeah. Thank you all for the kind words. Appreciate it. Figured it out yet, Chris?
Yeah, I was just gonna go to add source,
Okay.
and then you're gonna want to hit.
Pedro's a good actor. They're just actors better. Yeah, we'll see. I want to give him I'm definitely going to give him a chance, obviously, you know. So, oh, definitely MCU over DCU. Next, Chris.
Add source, and then hit audio output capture. It should say underneath it capture desktop audio.
I've got nothing for that.
Not on Streamlabs.
Nope.
So when you hit add source, does it say essentials, capture sources, video and audio?
Essential sources,
Okay,
but
scroll down and then it doesn't say video and audio.
it says audio output capture. Yes, but it doesn't get the video. or it doesn't get the sound. I mean, Long Island, New York, yeah. It's not so early for you there.
Audio output capture, add source,
Mm-hmm.
add source, and then you have to click on it.
Mm-hmm. And then I have to go click device, but it's not there for me. It says no.
What if you turn your headset on and just leave it on the side and mute it? As weird as that sounds, that sometimes fixes it.
I mean, I'm on a headset right now.
Oh, are you on a headset right now?
Yeah. I have earbuds on. Yeah.
Oh, that might be why. You might need to try your actual headset, see if that makes a difference.
I don't have an actual headset for this, but hold on. Let me just take them off. We're working on it, guys. We're going to get it. It's 10 p.m. for you? Where do you live? Oof. Must live like Australia or something. Well, now I lost my headphones.
Warren has been plagued with bad computer luck his whole life.
I've never had luck with computers. It's always been crazy bad. Hold on.
So now I'm in Florida.
Yeah, so I can just turn up the volume and y'all can hear it like this. Yeah, I'm assuming they could hear it through the mic now.
Theoretically, that's one option, yes.
Okay,
We can do it the old-fashioned way, that's fine.
that is super old fashioned. But yeah, it's so weird. That's how I used to always do it, and now it won't work. Wait, what am I looking? Oh, yeah. How long do we have? 3 minutes. Okay. People say that's fine now. Then that's what we're gonna go with.
Too early.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Chris. That was Chris, everybody. All right. So does that actually work for people? I'm sorry. I apologize. It should be working just fine. I have not changed the settings since my last stream, so it should have been just fine. But now, of course, it doesn't want to work the time that we have, a huge trailer to go over. Let's see. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. Cool. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it otherwise. I can give it one more try just to get a little bit more clear audio. No, it doesn't work. We'll figure it out later. We figured out a way for it to work. So thanks for everybody for being here. Couple of minutes now. Final guesses for the trailer. I'm not guessing cameos. I just want to see a full picture of Galactus, not as a cloud. That's kind of like my main thing right here. I know we've seen a picture of like his face already, but some people were a little concerned because like if the Baxter building is, a big building on Earth and Galactus's face is kind of just like as big as like a few floors of that building, he should be like huge, right? Like Galactus should be like he devours planets. Like his head is as big as planets, right? Bigger. So like, yeah, that's where we're at. Like, he should be super huge, but I wonder if a bunch of people keep saying delayed. Oh no, that's the same person. I don't know if you're trolling or. But we should be coming up here in 1 minute. But yeah, I just want to see Galactus. I just want to make sure that they've done like right by Galactus, which like I'm sure. So this said, okay, so this isn't even like live. This is a premiere. Oh, I get it now. Okay. Yeah, this isn't even live. Okay, I thought Marvel Studios was like live. I thought they were doing some kind of event, like where they were gonna get on screen and like do a bunch of stuff right now. But yeah, okay, all right. Well, here we are. Why can't I? This is like frozen for me now. Oh no, I just can't. Why can't I enlarge it? Oh no. Just all the technical difficulties today. It's all right. It won't let me enlarge it. Yeah, let's try this again. It's supposed to be out right now. Is it out? Is it out for anybody? Out for anybody? Thank you. Harry. Thank you, Harry. Oh, okay. 1 minute. Okay, what do we got here? Oh. That's cool. It's just sitting here for a launch. Ooh, anybody nervous? I'm nervous, man. Oh, I hope they show like how they're gonna look, like the animation for Mr. Fantastic stretching and everything like that. Okay, so they're just doing like all. Wait, time to launch? An hour? An hour? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it really an hour? Oh my gosh, Marvel, you suck. What? It's really an hour from now. Wow. We really have to wait an hour? Well, that's unfortunate. Why would they? Well, didn't they want to launch it at 4 a.m.? Well, I guess it's. No, it won't be 4 a.m. anywhere. Nah, they trolled us. Wow. Yeah, an hour. I mean, I'll wait, right? I mean, it is what it is. Like we're just gonna wait. So, but wow, yeah, way to troll us, Marvel. Oh man, that's well, that was something. Let me pull this up. Yeah, so everybody sees what we're dealing with here. This seems like it's from. This seems like it's from like an actual, maybe like museum somewhere. This is 1962, 1964 in the background. Stuff about the Saturn. I can't make some of it out though. Uh, is anybody super big into like space history? Can we tell what this is? Anybody? Is this real? Well, that says the United States on it right here. Right here. But any big space fans out there that kind of know what this is? Yes, Chris, we're all mad at Disney now. They super trolled us. They say it was going to start at 4 a.m. and then they give us an hour countdown. Rude. Very, very rude. Could be Apollo or something. Google Lens to the rescue. It's real back in the 60s. No, yeah, like no. I mean, we could tell by the teaser trailer that it was going to be back in the 60s, right? I want to see what fans are saying here like in the comment section. L W L G what? L Marvel Rivals. Who plays Marvel Rivals? Anybody out there playing Marvel Rivals? That's an awesome game. I see a lot of people pretty mad that we have to wait an hour for this thing. Broadcasting from the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama, the Future Foundation invites you to count down excuse me, to the launch of the official trailer for Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four: First Steps. So in real life, they're at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, or that's where the Fantastic Four are going to be in the movie, or they're in New York in the movie, like they are in. I'm confused. Waggy G, I saw that. That is so funny. Did you just write, hey, Warren Thompson in the chat of Marvel, and I saw that? That is actually hilarious if that's what actually you meant to do. That is hilarious if you're watching the stream and you did that. That is so funny. That is so funny. Uh, it's a SpaceX plug, Chris. This is the official Marvel Entertainment page, and I was just bringing up the comments here to see if people were pissed or not. And no, people don't seem to be too pissed. We're kind of shocked. I mean, I am. I had to get up. I've only slept for like 4 hours because I'm like I'm one of those people who like if I go to sleep like before 12, I'll only sleep for like a couple of hours. I'll only sleep for like a few hours. It sucks, but yeah, So we have time to kill. What's everybody up to? Are we just gonna? I mean, I'm just gonna sit here and wait, right? I'm live. It's been a long time since I've been live, so I'd love to talk to you all. We have 53 minutes, just under 54 minutes until the actual trailer comes. But if you guys want to talk about something specific, let me know in the chat. If you have any questions for me, let me know. We can do like a Q&A here, and we can just kind of dive into some other cool stuff here. There's a few hints in this countdown video. Well, see, that's the thing is I don't know if they're talking about like this was, it seems like this was actually filmed at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama. And it says the Future Foundation invites you to count down the launch. I'm also kind of confused because the Future Foundation is supposed to have a lot of kids in it. And they, from my understanding, they're just going to have Franklin in this. Maybe they have Valeria at some point in time. I know there's going to be some jumping around, right? Where's my mouse? I know there's going to be some jumping around in this. Hey, Marasam, thank you. So I've been awake since yesterday. TF Marvel. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. Yes. Did you not get any sleep whatsoever? I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep. Maybe 4 hours of sleep. I woke up in the middle of that too. I think I tried to go to bed at like the Cosmic Wonder High. I saw that. Hold on. I saw that. Wait. Oh, the comments are moving so fast. Malbert, hello. I see. I guess I'll type for everybody too. There you go. I put one in the chat for everybody. All right. So, funny enough, you say that. Somebody asked about Fantastic Four comics. I mix those two words up all the time. So last night, I read The Origin, that most people should read. And it's just Fantastic Four issue number 1. But I did make a list of all the Fantastic Four. Yes, they did, Chris. I just got your text. I'm pulling up my list of Fantastic Four comics that I think everybody should read. I have this list and I made it yesterday actually, and I started to read some of it as well. I just gotta find it in my phone. So first and foremost, I think everybody should probably read the John Byrne 1981 to 1986 run. It's issues 232 to 295. That is a run that I think everybody really needs to read if you're trying to get into the Fantastic Four, and those who have been in the Fantastic Four would probably agree with me. Mod Awesome, thank you for another super chat. No sleep. LO, I've been crushing SBUX Espresso cans. Hey, Jonathan, what's up, man? Making a list. Checking toys. What's going on? Chris, the artist, what's going on? Yeah, I know they like super trolled us. But like, okay, so I'm curious. Is this live now on their page? It is. See, I was curious before. I was like, wait a second, this isn't live. I thought this was live, like a live event. But now the question is, are they going to come out and actually do anything, or is it just literally a countdown? Wait, when did the like the teaser of the teaser drop yesterday? Or what time? Did it drop at 5 a.m. Pacific time? No, it was later than that, right? Huh. Where do I read my comics? It's really simple. There's an app called Marvel Unlimited. I've had it forever, and you can just look up a bunch of different comics. I know you can't super see into it, but I mean, you can look up like just all the comics, like they're there. I think it's like, here I could actually tell you how much it is a month. It's not super expensive. I think it's, yes, I know it's a Future Foundation live broadcast. See, I think this is like a real. It looks like a real place, obviously, right? Like not like it's a set or something like that. But I'm curious to, because it says the Future Foundation is streaming. Hmm. All right, hold on. It is the app to read unlimited comics is $9.99. So it's the Marvel Unlimited app, and I mean, like literally, I have reread. Let's see. Like last week, I reread Daredevil, um, Born Again, Hell's Reign, and one more. I reread like all the necessary Daredevils that I needed to read. Man Without Fear. So I did Man Without Fear, Born Again, and then Devil's Reign. Yes. And that one is about Fisk becoming the mayor, but it involves like a lot of people and like the Thunderbolts and stuff. Like, I mean, it's not going to be anything like I think it's going to be a good like Daredevil Born Again is going to be a combination of Born Again, but also like Devil's Reign. But if you've seen the Daredevil Netflix series, like season 1 of that does a really good job of basically covering Man Without Fear from the comics. Like it talks about like his origin with Stick and Elektra and everything like that. Question, because I was asked this a couple days ago or so. What's your favorite season of Netflix's Daredevil? I'm pretty sure, because I just rewatched the entire thing as well. I'm pretty sure mine is season 2 because Punisher and everything, but Khalil, the Visionary, aka Spazzo, thanks so much for that super chat. The background and audio are clues, by the way. I really hope Marvel rights Fox's wrongs. Yeah, I think we all hope that, buddy. Well, yeah, if we're looking at clues here, like, I'll pause it for a second. Astronaut Chris, here, we can look that up. What was it? Astronaut Chris Simbron? Christopher Simbrowski? No, because he was born in 1979. I can't really make out what it says here. Simbrowski. That's what it looks like, right? Inspiration 4 mission. Is that a real thing? Oh yeah, it's a real. Was a crew member on the Inspiration 4 mission. Oh, okay. So they're at a real museum. They're at a real museum, and where did they say it was? U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama. So that's a real mission. And I'm assuming what we're hearing here, these comms. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, here, you know what? Why don't we do this? Yep. Okay. So why did they choose this place? I have no idea. What significance does it play? I have no idea. Maybe they'll reveal that when the trailer actually drops in 45 minutes. Yeah, I heard something about Jonathan Majors. I think it was a Screen Rant or Screen Geek. Yeah, let me pull that up so we can talk about. Let me pull that up so we can all talk about that screen. Why isn't this like... There we go. All right, here we go. Exclusive. So this is a Screen Geek exclusive. Now, they're a pretty big site. I'm sure they do have some connections. John Connor, great name. Do you think MCU will introduce the Omniverse? I don't think... It's funny because I was thinking about... I did a video 3 or so days ago, and I was thinking about anything new that Marvel Studios could introduce. Well, because also keep in mind, like, the multiverse, like, anything's possible. So I was wondering what Marvel would introduce in the Multiverse Saga, what they could introduce in the Multiverse Saga. And I was like, I don't think they're going to introduce anything super, super new from here on out, because I think it all has to be about Doom and the incursions and, the multiverse dying. And I think maybe they just introduce the Beyonders and, well, I'm actually not sure if they're going to introduce the Beyonders, if they go that route like it is in the comics. The Watchers, I think they're going to introduce for sure. Todd Andrew, thanks for the super chat. Just saw the movie Companion, which was a fantastic horror thriller. Highly recommend. Next Captain America Brave New World. So curious what we'll see. I'm not a big horror guy. Thrillers sometimes I'm okay with, but I'm not a big horror guy. Like, I very much am a action comedy guy. Like, actions and comedies and rom-coms are actually my favorite types of movies. Like, Marvel is like perfect for me, right? Because they're action, they're superheroes, which I've, grown up reading and watching, and they're funny most of the time too. Although I'm hoping we get back to a more serious Marvel a little bit, Like, I hope we get some serious movies. Like Thor: Love and Thunder was, they should have simmered that down a little bit. It should have been a bit more serious. Yeah. Morse code, I don't know Morse code. If anybody knows Morse code, yeah. Do I like Korean drama? Ne. Chua. So yes, I like Korean dramas. And I also speak a decent amount of Korean, actually, as well, too. Marvel's really... Yeah, they're making this a pretty decent big deal. But anyways, hold on. Okay, sorry. I know people are asking about this. Let me go back to this. Exclusive to Screen Geek, Jonathan Majors, or Kevin Feige considering bringing Jonathan Majors back to the MCU. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige is considering, same thing. At one point, Jonathan Majors was being set up to follow. Yeah, okay, they're just going to recap all this stuff real quick. Let's just go. He was convicted of assault. Yeah, every time they say something, I just think it's just typical. I think they're like preparing for launch type of things. I don't think they're really. Yeah, the hydrogen back. Yeah, see, it's just, this is stuff from like previous, like actual missions that happened. So, okay. Actor was dropped. Yes. He was convicted. Yes. He was fired. Okay, here we go. Right here. No, that makes it worse to read. According to our sources, Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige is considering bringing Jonathan Majors back into the MCU. The idea is for Majors to appear in a future Marvel project to wrap up some loose ends with Kang and close the character's story. I mean, it honestly makes sense. And, Joseph Alston, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything else right here. Well, yeah, Chris, the artist, said so too. Like, who on earth will give backlash if Jonathan Majors gets rehired? The ratio of people wanting him to come back is significantly high. And I can say, yes, it really is, because I've seen every Jonathan Majors video that I have done, every Kang video that I've done, even on a lot of the Robert Downey Jr. videos I've done. Basically anything related to Kang, the replacement of Kang, Jonathan Majors, him getting fired. Even like Avengers Doomsday, because that's a replacement of Avengers the Kang Dynasty. Everybody, I see all the comments. I see everybody just talking about how they want Kang back. And you know what? I think I've said this in some videos as well. Like, I really think they shouldn't have gone away from Kang. Now, I'm not going to get into was he innocent and all that stuff because I've already given my opinions on that. I saw the videos that you all saw, and it really did kind of look like, I'm not a lawyer. I can't really say, but I didn't think he was going to get convicted. I'll say that. I didn't think he was going to be found guilty. I didn't think he was going to get fired, but he is, he's Magazine Dreams. Is that the movie that he's coming out in? Magazine Dreams. I think since that happened, Magazine Dreams. Yeah. So since that trailer dropped, what did it drop? Like yesterday or a couple days ago, a few days ago, whenever it dropped, maybe Marvel kind of saw that and I saw a lot of the comments when that dropped, and maybe Marvel saw that, hey, people are they're still in Jonathan Majors' corner, and maybe they do want him back because maybe they can see that, people don't, I mean, it's kind of like what Chris said. There are people who care, but the ratio of people who would rather have him come back, and I think the ratio of people who think that he wasn't guilty is a lot higher than the people who think he was guilty. So, yeah. Todd Andrew. Stranger Things ending Duffer Bros to direct X-Men. It sounds like the Russo bros are going to direct the X-Men. I'm excited for the ending of Stranger Things. Really excited. But I think the Russos are pretty much going to... I mean, it's not obviously confirmed, but, coming from an insider, I think Daniel RPK said that the Russo brothers are going to have a pretty big part to play in the next phase of the MCU, the next saga. So I think it's going to be the Russo brothers. Thanks for that super chat, though. Oh my gosh, the recovery. At least he's not Diddy. I mean, you're not wrong, right? Like, I mean, if he was exposed to be somebody like Diddy, then I don't think anybody would obviously have a problem with him being absolutely just torn away from like everything ever, right? Like, yeah, totally. But yeah, I mean, the movie looks good. Magazine Dreams, it looks good, and like, despite whatever you think of the guy, I think, like, putting like personal feelings aside of whether I think he was guilty or not, he's a great actor. Like, I mean, he really is. And I just think it was such a bad move by Marvel for what they did in Quantumania. Like, you can't introduce the big bad of your next saga and have him lose in Quantumania to Ant-Man. I'm sorry. Like, that was just a bad move. Joshua Kimball Bluegrass, thank you for that super chat. What would make the most sense is for Doom to kill all the Kang variants in a post-credit scene of Fantastic Four. Doom makes more sense for a Secret War story. I mean, totally. Like, if we're talking about like both Secret War stories from the comics, yeah, it's Doom, right? He's front and center each time. I mean, so are the Beyonders / the Beyonder, but we haven't seen any hint of them or him yet. But yeah, no, it's not that hard to clean up the story. I just think there does need to be some type of closure for the story. And having Jonathan Majors come back and Doom like kill him, I think that would be pretty cool. The Russos love Wolverine and X-Men. They'll crush it. Nate, thanks for that super chat. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like the Russo brothers. Well, first of all, it sounds like Robert Downey Jr. brought back the Russo brothers when Robert Downey Jr. came back. I can't remember who reported this. It was like Variety or Deadline or something, like one of the like big outlets. They talked about like how much they were gonna get paid and all this stuff, which is like crazy, right? Crazy amounts of money. But yeah, it was a big interview because Robert Downey Jr. explained what it was like. Like Feige and him were meeting, and his wife was there as well. Robert Downey Jr.'s wife was there, and Feige's like, I keep thinking, like, what if you came back? And Robert Downey Jr.'s like, well, what do you mean? How would I come back? I died. And he's like, what if you came back as Doom, multiverse, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, so it sounds like in that conversation right there, they then took it to Bob Iger, which is what the article said, which is what Robert Downey Jr. said. He met with Bob Iger, and Bob Iger liked it. And then from there, the article went on to say something along the lines of Robert Downey Jr. said he'd come back if the Russo brothers came back. So I think the Russo brothers, I know before they said, this was like at the end of the Endgame times, they were like, people kept asking them like, "Oh, you're done after this? Like, what would bring you back to Marvel?" And the Russos kept saying like Secret Wars. So I think just at the time, like the moment in the MCU that we're at right now, like Secret Wars coming up and then a new saga, I think it was just really, really good timing to where the Russo brothers can go, okay, yes, we'll do Avengers Doomsday. Yes, we'll do Avengers Secret Wars because that's what we want to do. And I'm pretty sure it's it's not necessarily a part 1 and part 2 type of movie, but it is kind of going to be, like Infinity War and Endgame. So kind of like a part 1 and part 2. And then, I think Kevin Feige just went, well, hey, right after this, you're going to essentially like kill the multiverse here. And then we're going to kind of restore it. Since you're handling like the death of the multiverse, do you want to handle the restoration of it and the X-Men moving forward after this? And I think they said, hell yeah, let's do it. Kenny, thank you for that. Another super chat, Todd. Yeah, I actually think it would be a decent choice if I'm thinking about the right person. Yeah. Is there a secret movie? BW F4 and Doomsday. It's a long gap. I think if there's like secret movies, they're gonna be in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. And I think mostly it's probably gonna be Doctor Strange 3 because we have Spider-Man 4 and there's a year gap between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So in between, it's going to be like Spider-Man 4, Doctor Strange 3. I don't think we're getting like a solo Scarlet Witch anything in between. I think she comes back, but I don't think we get like a solo project for her. Maybe Shang-Chi 2. They've been pretty secretive about what's going to happen in between. So, hey, thanks, Deb's Life. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. Johan Grufford, yeah, will be in it. I really hope he's in it. I was going to say, I really hope he's the maker. I don't actually hope he's the maker. I hope the maker's in it, but maybe Miles plays him, right? From the last Fantastic Four. Because since people like really just kind of like hated that movie, it would kind of make more sense for him to be the maker. The Recovery 716. Thank you so much for that super chat. I hope the chemistry between Fantastic Four is good. Pedro Pascal has been in a lot of stuff. You are not wrong. Hope his performance as Reed offers something new. Well, they definitely went with like a different look with him, right? So maybe that was the goal, to kind of go for something new. We'll see. I do think Pedro Pascal jives well with people. I love Vanessa Kirby. Like, I love Vanessa Kirby. I really do. So I think if him and her lock it down pretty well, which I think they will, then I think it's going to be good. Yeah. Obviously, Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm playing a huge important role as well. But since this is really going to explore, it seems like the marriage between Reed and Sue, I think that matters a lot. I mean, obviously they all matter a lot, right? The relationship between Ben and Reed, and of course Johnny and his sister, right? I mean, I am curious about how all the actors are going to do. Yeah. And if it is like different takes, right? Like, we've had Fantastic Four movies. The last one really wasn't good. Does Kevin Feige decide to make it a little different? Because Kevin, he already said like this isn't like your typical origin story. So it's kind of like, well, what do we get then, right? You know what I mean? So yeah. What movie do I think they're going to round up the new Avengers team? Honestly, Doomsday. and it kind of concerns me because they're it seems like they're relying on Doomsday to do a lot. Like they're going to introduce Doom in Doomsday. They're going to bring the Avengers team together in Doomsday. Like you can do it. You can definitely do it. And I trust the Russo brothers to actually do it. But at the same time, it's like you guys are doing a lot in one movie. And it is weird because it's almost like the multiverse saga kind of got cut in half because of the whole Jonathan Majors Kang situation. Sorry if I keep hitting my mic. Right, so they were building up a big bad in which I think this is a Future Foundation live broadcast. Sorry, it started making noise and I didn't know if they were going to do something. I don't know if like Kevin Feige's going to go on before and say a few words about the Fantastic Four. This means a lot to him, you know? So, but anyways, yeah, they were building up a big bad and they did it okay is what I'll say. And I say they did it okay because I thought Loki season 1 was fantastic. Loki season 2 was fantastic. And then you get some things like Multiverse of Madness that kind of talk about incursions, not directly referencing Kang on screen or He Who Remains. But then you went into Quantumania and you killed your big bad, or you defeated your big bad, right? Because I don't think he was actually dead, but you defeated your big bad and you had Ant-Man defeat him. Kind of diminishes your big bad, right? Like how bad is he, right? When you have Ant-Man defeat him, it's kind of, yeah, it's just, I don't know. You had some really cool scenes in Quantumania, and like, again, going back to Jonathan Majors, I mean, like, his acting in that was incredible. Like when he first met Scott Lang in like his little jail cell, his little prison, like his demeanor was crazy awesome. And like you felt threatened by him. But then at the end you just had him be defeated by Ant-Man. And it's just kind of like, well, how big is your big bad? Like how dangerous actually is he if he just got defeated by Ant-Man, you know? So I think that was a bad move. I really do, but hi. What you doing? My cat's in the room. She's trying to get out, but now she's just, what you doing? Looking cute. Died by ants. Yeah, I mean, like, you killed him to ants. It's just, shouldn't have done that. That was a bad move by Marvel. Because, like, it was a bad move if they kept him, right? If all this stuff didn't happen with him. But, I mean, we're not with Kang anymore. Now, going back to this article, would they bring Kang back? Like somebody said, would anybody be super pissed if they brought Jonathan Majors back as Kang and basically had him die or be defeated by Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom? Like, would anybody really be that mad at that? Right? Like, I'm sure there's a small percentage of people that would be mad, but I think I want closure for Kang. I don't want them to just move on and you know, because, you know, you can say that the TVA is taking care of Kang and the Council of Kangs, but it's like the post-credit scene for Quantumania was thousands, millions, hundreds of thousands, millions of Kangs. I mean, it was crazy, right? That post-credit scene got me hyped. They showed, you know, the 3 Council of Kangs, like looking at the multiverse and everything, saying they built, you know, the Avengers could undo everything they built, everything they worked for and stuff like that. Like, I mean, they set it up really well. But having Kang be defeated by Ant-Man in the movie, I think was a bad decision. But I mean, yeah. Small percentage will be mad, then just forget about it like a month later. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, and I, if you guys have followed the videos I've done on Jonathan Majors, like, you know, I was in his corner. You know, you never know what really happens behind closed doors. I'm obviously not, you know, not for him. Like, if he was actually guilty, that's obviously terrible, right? Like, but he was, what was the actual? It was like accidental or involuntary assault or something like that, right? They didn't even say it was like intentional or anything like that. You know, and he did some community service and and everything's kind of good with him. He's coming back and making his acting, come back. And yeah, maybe Marvel sees that. Maybe Marvel's talked to him and says, you know what, let's bring you back and let's finish the story of King. I guess let's wrap it up. Try to put a bow on it at least. But yeah. Will Jessica Alba come back as a variant of Sue Storm? Probably not in this movie, but maybe in Secret Wars. I actually hope we do see a lot of stuff like that. Like, it would be really cool to see Jessica Alba as the Invisible Woman, but it would also be really cool, and they're not like exclusive. Like, you can have both of these happen, but it would also be really cool to see Chris Evans return as Captain America and as the Human Torch together on screen, right? I think that would be really cool. 24 minutes. Where'd you go? Oh, there she is. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Oh. Ooh. You want to say hi? There you go. Hi. What's wrong? Where are you going? That's my cat. So yeah. Wanda vs. Kang, that would be cool. We need Jessica Alba back, yeah. Am I liking the new Spider-Man series? It's all right so far. Like, I've enjoyed it for the most part. For anybody watching who cares, I did start a reaction channel. It's simply called Cosmic Pop Talk. This is it right here. And I have been reacting to the Spider-Man show, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I have been reacting to it. So if you want to catch my reactions over there, I also talk about like DC and Star Wars news and stuff like that over there. I react to the news that comes out. I reacted to Squid Game, even though I think only like a few episodes are up for Squid Game because Netflix removed them. So yeah. I wonder if I could put this in the chat. I don't even really know. I'll bring it back here though. Wait, what? Oh, I just pulled up a tab that I think was from like forever ago. It confused me. There we go. But anyways. Here at work, saw a movie live stream. I rushed over here with watch party just in case. Yeah, Marvel kind of trolled us. Disney kind of trolled. Oh, sorry. Disney kind of trolled us. The good news is we are approaching the end. 22 minutes here. Hi, Yeji. Hi. I love Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah, I mean, she's awesome. So hold on. How do you think they're going to manage to wrap up the multiverse saga of Secret Wars Endgame? Perfectly rounded off so many character stories. However, we don't really have that for Secret Wars. I mean, the entire multiverse saga is going to be, or the entire multiverse, I think, is going to be destroyed. End of Doomsday, I think. Hey, Janth, what's up, man? Been a while. I'm doing good. How are you? End of Doomsday, I think they destroy the multiverse. End of Secret Wars, I think they restore it. Wrapping it up, from what we've heard, this is like Kevin Feige, president of Marvel, is going to take like this opportunity to, let's just say, prune. I think is an appropriate word, especially for Marvel, to prune what they don't want to keep in the next phase / next saga, which they can easily do by, so like in the comics, Reed Richard gets the power of the Beyonder. Molecule Man takes it from Doom, gives it to Reed. Reed, with the help of his son Franklin and the Future Foundation, they restore the multiverse. And Molecule Man, they restore the multiverse. So they do it kind of like universe by universe. And if you go that route in the MCU, then you can basically just say like they didn't restore the entire multiverse. They only restored like some of it, or they were only restored like a handful of universes, right? And just over time, they continue to restore it. So that's a way to kind of wrap it up pretty easily. The new universe that we are going to be in has the X-Men and has Fantastic Four, has the Avengers, has everybody, right? But it also can be, like we've been talking about, like a reboot, like a fresh start. Like not everything has to start from ground zero, but some things can. So it's a good opportunity for Marvel. They must do that every like 5 or 10 minutes, but yeah. Is it possible this plot line gets criticism for being structurally rather similar to Infinity War and Endgame? I think there are going to be some parallels. Like you're going to see some similarities, but I think just in its nature, it's vastly different. Right? Like the destruction of the multiverse, incursions. I do think Doom in the beginning is going to be good trying to save the multiverse. Um, you know, that's what happens in the comics, and even Doctor Strange at the end kind of joins him. And something that's very interesting for those who don't read the comics is that when Battleworld is created, right, the multiverse gets destroyed, Doom creates Battleworld. It's a bunch of different parts of a bunch of different universes kind of salvaged into one world. Nobody remembers what happened before except for Doom and Doctor Strange. Those are the only two people who have any recollection of anything before Doom. And that's why they call him God Emperor Doom, is not just because he's as powerful as a god. He is, but because he literally created their world. Also, something that's kind of crazy is the sun on for their planet, for Battleworld, the sun is actually Johnny Storm, like being tortured. So he went against Doom, and Doom and Sue are together. And so Doom lets Sue choose his punishment, Johnny's punishment. And so Doom basically turned him into the sun, which is kind of crazy. Right? Talk about like a crazy punishment. And the Thing is like a gigantic version of the Thing, and his arms are what wrap around Doom's castle, his headquarters, and protect it from like everybody else. Kind of crazy, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and the Thing actually, yeah, exactly. The Thing is like a giant wall. And the Thing eventually um gets up and then has a huge fight with Galactus and Franklin. And ultimately he realizes Franklin is the son of Reed and Sue, and he lets Galactus beat him basically. But it's really cool. Like if you guys haven't read the 2015 Secret War storyline, it's really cool. You should read that. You have to read the Time Runs Out story leading up to it first, though, to know what happened with Doom and Doctor Doom. I mean, they kind of tell you what happened before, but there's also some, Ultimates Universe stuff that you kind of need to know as well. I mean, there's a lot that builds up to Secret Wars, but basically at the end, it comes down to our universe and one other universe, our Mr. Fantastic and the other universe's ultimate Mr. Fantastic, who's the Maker, who's an evil version of Reed. Um, I've been thinking about starting a comic channel for a while, and I've actually made the first steps to kind of doing that, because I'm going to go over origin stories. I'm going to go over comics I think everybody should read, leading up to shows or movies or stuff like that. And then I'm going to do like 2-hour long videos simply going over comics. So I'll do an announcement when that comes up as well. It's just going to be called Cosmic Comics. I have the logo for it already. I need something to drink. My voice is getting dry. I'm very tired. I just see a comment that says somebody, what time zone am I in? Central? No. Pacific. That's the word. No, I'm not in Pacific. I don't know what time zone I'm in. It's too early. It's too early. I am in Mountain Time. That's the word. Mountain Time. Hi. Hi, how's it going? It's very early. I know. We're usually asleep right now. I know we're usually asleep. How's it going? Say hi to everybody. Hi. Hey, let's not spam the chat, guys. Don't spam, because then I'm gonna have to put you in a timeout. I think it's what it's called. Please don't spam. Mountain, thank you, Chris. Where were you 30 seconds ago before I looked stupid? Is there any chance of Iron Man versus Doom in Secret Wars? Yes, there is. In fact, if they don't do that, I think it's a big waste of potential. I really do. Miguel, you're in the Philippines. 8 p.m. for you. Nice. I am looking forward to James Gunn DCU. I really am. I like pretty much, all the superhero stuff that we've seen James Gunn do. I've really liked, Guardians, all that stuff. But Peacemaker, man, if y'all haven't watched the Peacemaker series, it's a little mature. So if you're not, too into that, it's definitely mature. But it's fantastic. Like, I mean, it's super, super, super fantastic. I love it. So yeah, him with the Guardians, and then Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad. Not Suicide Squad, but the Suicide Squad. I mean, he's done great work in the superhero genre. I'm pretty sure he's going to do some great work with the DCU. Yeah. Hello from Orlando. That's where I used to live before I moved here in the West Coast. Yeah, Jordan, you know what you're talking about. Peacemaker was awesome. It was awesome. It was pretty great. Let me 13 minutes. Oh, we're getting close. I wonder I wonder if like 10 minutes gets here, if Kevin Feige says something like, or if it just goes into the trailer. Yeah. The Recovery. Hey, thanks for another super chat. I'm still kind of skeptical about RDJ as Doom. Great actor, but I see him as Iron Man. Wonder how Marvel will make that work. Well, Alex Perez from the Cosmic Circus, who's very reliable. I talk to him sometimes quite frequently. Sometimes we go a while without talking, but we talk, and he's recently revealed on his website, not to me, but on his website, that they are going to address that Doom looks like Tony, which I think they should. And I know I've seen some arguments for people saying like, why bother? Just act like, to me, you have to address it. Like, you bring Robert Downey Jr. back, who started the MCU, played Iron Man, ended the Infinity Saga with his death. Like, I don't know. To me, it's like you have to address the fact that he looks exactly like Tony Stark. You have to me. I mean, yeah. I mean, really. I just, if they don't, like, you don't have to go into like a full blown out story on it, because we already know in the multiverse saga, like, variants, they can look the same, or they don't have to look the same. And sometimes people who look the same are completely different characters, right? Think Chris Evans, right? We've seen him as Captain America, but we've seen him as Johnny Storm as well. Completely different character. Like, it works. You don't really have to dive into it too much, but I do think you have to address the fact that he looks just like Tony Stark. Yeah. So, hello everyone. I see a lot of new people coming in. Welcome. We're almost done being trolled by Marvel, unless they pull something else. Unless they pull another stunt in 11 minutes. I mean, yeah. Yes, I do like Wanda. I love Wanda. Wanda's awesome. But Chris Evans came back as a Human Torch before he played Captain America, and it's not weird at all. No, it wasn't weird. I think people really liked it. Right? I think everybody really liked that Chris Evans came back as the Human Torch in Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was super cool. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really funny that they killed him pretty quickly, and because when I saw him, I was like, oh, that must have cost like a pretty penny to get Chris Evans to come back. And then when he dies, Deadpool says, he's like, he had no idea what he was doing to the budget. I thought, there we go. A second timer? What is that, Chris? I don't know what that is. Oh, another timer after. All right. The countdown freaking goes down, and then another timer happens. I'm going to refresh this just to make sure. Oh, it was a little delayed. 10 minutes. Dope. Mitchell Perez, thank you for that super chat. How should MCU bring in Young Avengers? TV, movie? I'm going to uh, I'll answer how I think, but I'm also going to tell you what I've heard. That they're going to actually appear in Doomsday. Like we're going to get a lot of the Young Avengers in Doomsday. And so after that, I think that's when the team forms. I think no, it's just, yeah, every like 10 minutes or so this thing does this is a future foundation broadcast. But I think the Young Avengers fight in like Doomsday and Secret Wars and possibly get like grouped together, right? Like maybe the older Avengers are telling the younger Avengers like, "Hey, like have them go do this." So it's not like super dangerous, so that, we don't risk the lives of the kids. But I mean, it is what it is. At the end, it's a war, right? People's lives, everybody's lives are in jeopardy. But after that, they do a series putting them all together because they did such a good job during Doomsday or Secret Wars. Like I think that's what is going to happen. We know it's a series. Joshua Kimball, Bluegrass, thank you for another super chat. Have you seen Dinner Nerd's theory about Robert Downey Jr. Doom? No, I have not. Sorry. I have plenty of theories of my own about Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom. And when he was first announced, I thought like, yeah, this would make a lot of sense for him to come back just as like a variant who just, looks like another person, just like the Chris Evans thing, right? Like it's not a variant like Chris Evans returning as Johnny Storm. That's not a variant of Captain America, but it's two different characters, two different people in the multiverse looking exactly the same. Like, and that's what we're going to have in Secret Wars and Doomsday. But one of the biggest questions I think we still have to ask ourselves that isn't answered yet, that, well, some people could say it is answered, but one of the biggest things is that the question is Doom a variant of Stark? And I know the Russo brothers have said he's not. He's Victor Von Doom. I know Downey said he's not. Hey, Ritwit, what's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. So yeah. But I think you have to address. You have to establish if he is a Stark variant or not. They say he's not, but we heard some news yesterday that it was contradictory to news that we've heard before, that Robert Downey Jr. is going to stick around after as Doom, which I don't think should happen. I really don't. But we heard like yesterday that he is not going to stick around after that. He's a one and done for these, not one and done, I guess two and done, right? Or however many cameos he appears in. But Doomsday and then Secret Wars is like his end. So if he's only here till the end of Secret Wars, you can have him be a Stark variant. Like I think it could work, but we'll see. Joseph Alston, thanks for another super chat. Sentry over Superman at the Super Bowl. I am curious if they're going to show Sentry. I really hope they do. But I mean, we're not getting a Superman spot at the Super Bowl. They're saving that for the Puppy Bowl. Mitchell, thanks for another one. I have a horse named Mayo. Sometimes mayonnaise. Sometimes mayonnaise. I gotcha. That is very much my sense of humor. Remy, Illuminati, thank you for that super chat. Hello from Switzerland. Hello from America. What time is it over there for you? Is it almost 5 a.m. for you as well? Yeah. Batman Brave and the Bold trailer at Super Bowl. I wish, man. Wouldn't that be so cool? Like, they just pulled that out of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. And in Skeleton Crew, they used two different Goonie parts of the soundtrack-ish. One more than once, I noticed. Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't notice that. Jeff the Land Shark in Secret Wars. I would love that. And Brad Winderbaum, in charge of Marvel TV, said that he is coming. So yeah, well, I can't tell you specifically if it's Secret Wars, but I don't know. That's not like me keeping a secret. I just literally don't know. But I would love for Jeff the Land Shark to come into the MCU at some point in time, and he is, right. It's confirmed he is. Just where I don't know. But speaking of Jeff the Land Shark, who plays Marvel Rivals? Who's played that game? I love that game. It's awesome. Yeah. Are they passing on the Super Bowl trailer so that Captain America Brave New World gets the spotlight? Probably. Because when I heard there's only going to be 2 Marvel trailers of the Super Bowl, I got kind of worried because I was like, well, you would probably advertise your 2 upcoming movies first, right? And you would definitely advertise the movie that's coming out 5 days later, right? The Super Bowl's on the 9th, Captain America's the 14th. You would advertise Captain America for sure. Especially because I think it needs as much advertisement as it can get. And yeah, you would do Thunderbolts because it's after that. So I think this is a good move by Marvel. I really do. Joshua Kimball, Bluegrass, thanks for another one. I've heard he's staying after Secret Wars as Doom. Yeah, I heard that as well until yesterday. I don't even remember who it was because I'm so tired right now. I apologize. I'll probably do a video on this at some point in time. Or if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I think it's just Cosmic Wonder Official. I do post on Instagram like news that I don't talk about on the channel because I usually try to, you know, make longer videos for the channel about bigger pieces of news. But on Instagram, I post, you know, the smaller pieces of news sometimes if you want to follow me on there. But we recently heard yesterday that he's probably done after Secret Wars, which I think is like the better way to go. I think we should get a new Doom and going through like the Doom origin. Like there's a lot of Doom that I really love, a lot of Doom stories that I really love pertaining to his origin, right? And Latveria and everything like that, and Valeria, his love interest there, and there's just a lot. They really need to tell a really good origin, and I feel like we're rushing into Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom, right? Because, you know, it's switching from Kang to Doom. So I do think they should start over, have a different actor play him, and yeah. Hey, what you doing? My cat. 3 minutes. I'm gonna refresh this just to make sure. 2 minutes, 56 seconds. Man, we're in the end game now. Yes, we are, Colby. All right. Joseph McQuarrie, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he should return as Robert Downey Jr. as well. He really should. All right. 2 minutes left after they trolled. I swear, if they do something that doesn't start in 2 minutes and 34 seconds, oh my gosh, I'm fighting for my life to stay awake here. You think Paul is Mole, John is Herbie, not as Alicia? I actually would probably agree with that, Lewis. I think that sounds about right. And thank you for that super chat. Remy, thank you for that super chat. Can you tell me what's your honest hunch about Avengers Doomsday? I think it's going to be fantastic. I think Doom is going to start off as good, and try to save the multiverse, but his means and his ways of saving the multiverse are going to be frowned upon by like the Avengers, and eventually he gets like the power of the Beyonders or the Watchers or something, and he just, you know, becomes an unstoppable force. I don't know if they're gonna go the exact same route as the 2015 Secret Wars Battle World story, or if they're gonna adapt, you know, the older one as well, do both. I'm not really sure, but I do think some big powerful entity needs to come into play soon so Doom can steal their powers. Thank you for that super chat. I did briefly meet Elizabeth Olsen at the premiere of Multiverse of Madness. But yeah. Okay. So 1 minute, 15 seconds. Final prediction for the trailer. Final hopes. My hope is that we will see their powers, right? Like I want to see Mr. Fantastic stretch. That's what I want. 1 minute left, and did they just change it to an hour again? Did they just change it to an hour again? What? They delayed it again? I'm not waiting another hour. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Guys, did they just delay it again? What? They really just delayed it another hour. What the heck? What? I'm going to bed. Like, what? What? Look at this. What the hell? Are you serious right now? literally have advertised that it's supposed to come out at 7 a.m. Eastern time, delay it an hour, and then delay it another hour. Wait. Oh no. Wait, hold on. They trolled us again. They super trolled us. What is happening? Is it about to start? Maybe they just messed up. Hold on. Hold on. It looks like it's about to start. Oh, wait. What's happening? Here we go. Oh.
Presented in dazzling Fantastivision.
Fantastic.
And now, your guide through the cosmos, Angelique Rocher.
Hello and welcome. We are here live at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, home of Space Camp, preparing to launch.
Okay.
That's right, the
All right.
first official trailer for Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four: First Steps. Now, as you can see behind me, I am joined by my flight crew this morning. Hundreds of the most fantastic fans in the entire world. Because we are about to thrust this next phase of the Marvel Universe with the official trailer for this next phase of the Marvel Universe. They're so excited.
Well, you made us wait so freaking long. I mean,
and what better place for this launch than here among one of the world's largest collections of space artifacts, rockets, engines, and spacecraft. Excitement is in the air, and as you can see, so is the Saturn V rocket.
are they going to make us wait an hour? So, like, this starts and then it's an hour to wait?
America to the Moon, developed right here in the Rocket City in the 1960s. But before we get the go for launch, we do have
No,
some
we
very
need the go
special
for
guests
launch.
joining us.
What is
Experts
happening?
who have traveled here to help us with our final
They're going to
flight
bring in, like,
readiness
real
check.
astronauts, I think.
Please welcome Marvel's first family.
Oh.
Evan Moss
Oh, no, it's the cast. It's the cast.
Quinn, Vanessa Kirby, and Pedro Pascal.
All right, so it's the cast. There we go. I love Vanessa Kirby. I love her. She's awesome. I mean, I do like the cast. Like, I like the individual actors. I just hope they really, you know, portray the first family well. F in chat, but not fantastic. I don't know. I feel like we're about to get it. Maybe they make us wait an hour. I don't know. They shouldn't make us wait an hour. They really shouldn't. That's really cool that these fans are getting to meet them. You know what? It doesn't look like anybody has phones. Hi, Edgy. Come back in.
All right. I don't know if I have to say it, but may I present to you the Fantastic Four.
Say it just to say it. You gotta say it. Oh. Yeah, we need the trailer. I mean, they're really trolling us at this point in time. I mean,
Well, hello. You look fantastic.
you look fantastic.
I mean, you know, my white boots are ready for this.
Yeah.
So, I gotta ask, team. We're about to take this into the stratosphere. We're about to launch this first official trailer.
Please just launch the trailer.
What do you want fans to feel when they get to watch this trailer for the first time?
I just want them to love it.
I mean, fair. I want them to love it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Now,
I want to see the thing. I want to see how the thing looks.
Spent a lot of time embodying this, and you've said so many incredible things. What has been the most? What have you loved the most about bringing this world to life, and what do you love most about Sue Storm?
Honestly, these three. It's been, you know, they're the most iconic. They are Marvel's family, and you can't really manufacture chemistry
Oh, okay, okay. So she's saying that they've got good chemistry. Okay.
It felt like a family.
Great, 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 great. That's the biggest thing I think people are worried about is the chemistry with the family.
I was so blown away with Sue, and you know, all the comics through all the decades, the fact that she was a mother, she's so like fiercely feminine, she's maternal, but she's so badass, and I just like loved her badass in my English accent. Yeah, and I just badass.
On a morning show.
Yeah, on a
On a
morning
morning show.
Somehow you made it sound cooler. You know, Joseph, I saw everybody checking out the Saturn V rocket that is sitting, you know, behind us.
Yep.
I gotta ask, what do you think Johnny Storm would think of this place?
What do you think of this place? Oh, high ceilings, smiling faces. I think he'd love this place, yeah. As do I.
I gotta see all of them in outfit. Like, we have to see them all. I want to see them. I gotta see their powers in this trailer.
Speaking of someone who had a lot of room to maneuver in the movie, Evan, you gotta tell me a little something. Like, it's just a little teaser.
Let's don't spam. Don't make me do timeouts, please. I really don't want to do timeouts.
Oh, you make me think. You know what? We could do a little experiment, and everyone could turn to the person next to them.
I mean,
and conjure as much love in their heart and whisper, "It's clobbering time."
It's clobbering time.
Themselves. Maybe that's a better way to go about it.
Would
Should
you like
we
me
do
to
that?
give you a countdown?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, is he gonna say it's clobbering time?
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Just show us the trailer, please. Oh my gosh.
Now,
Please give us the trailer.
we've seen some hints, some photos, but we're about to watch the official trailer for the first time. What's going
Are
through
we
your
about to watch it?
I thought I already answered a question.
I'm sorry. You're closest to me, so you get 2.
As Vanessa was saying, like, I haven't had an experience as in a cast as intimately as this one.
That's
where,
great. We like to hear that. We love to hear that. Love to hear that.
And the
Yeah, are they stalling? Are they stalling right now? Like the trailer, like it's not ready or something, and like
see them next. So to share that with everybody.
that pop
because we
filter's
put
falling
our
off that mic.
Hearts and souls and bodies into this thing, as did our entire crew and our director, and it's just our hearts and to get to the day that we get to start sharing.
I feel like it'll start relatively soon. They really can't just sit there and stall for that long, can they? I mean, like really, can they? I don't know. Let me shut my door.
I am hearing from my flight director that we have been given the go for launch. So, Fantastic Four,
Go for launch. Here we go.
many more questions for you, but the systems are ready, and we have
The systems are ready.
to the world. So if
Here we go.
actually, you know what? You're there. Yes, you're right.
Oh, that's the button for the trailer.
We're gonna get a
All right, here we go. Fantastic Four trailer.
And now, my
Here we
flight
go.
crew are part of history, so I'm gonna need you to give me everything you got when we get to this. Oh, well, we've got 10 seconds. Let's
Oh.
go. 10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Baxter Building.
How's that sauce coming?
Kirby. Oh, we're seeing how he looks. Looks great.
Okay. Okay. Is this guy good or what?
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip.
Interesting, interesting. His mouth when he talks, interesting.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Ben wasn't a rock.
Ben was...
Pilot in the world right here. Yeah. Best looking he is. And Johnny never caught fire.
Show him. Nice.
Ben has always been a rock.
You gotta stretch, dude.
He is Johnny. And I am right here.
Oh, I like how that looks.
Whatever life throws at us, we face it together.
Show Galactus. Oh, that's cool. You gotta show Mr. Fantastic. Galactus! Oh! 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 Oh, man. Did they not show Reed? Did they not show Reed stretching? Did I miss that at some point in time? Or like what? Whoa. Wow. What does everybody think? Leave some comments. Come on. They showed Galactus. I really liked Sue. I really liked how her powers looked. Oh, that looks really cool. So, okay. They did say here that they're preparing for a launch. They're preparing for another launch. He did say that. I want to see Galactus again. I think the Human Torch looks fantastic. The Thing looks good, except when he talked a little bit, it looked like his mouth looked a little bit weird. But I think overall, like go back. Did I go to? I think I actually like how this looks a lot. I do. I like how, because it's right, see the reflection, like the light and everything. Like I really like this. I really like this. And then yeah, I think that looks really good. I think that looks fantastic. Pun intended. And then that's probably the first time Johnny tries to go as high as he can right there. That might not even be, oh wait, is that the outline of Galactus right here? Right here? We see it? Maybe? No? It's a little too angled maybe. So the Fantastic Four are famous here, right? Look, these are like costumes of the Thing. Like he has got like a full costume of the Thing right here. They got the mask on for the Thing. So the Fantastic Four are famous. We already knew that was going to be a thing. This is their flying car that can also drive on the street. John Malkovich, yeah. And then Galactus. Oh, so, okay. So I like the design of Galactus, but he's small. Galactus isn't that big. Like his head is supposed to be the size of a planet. Galactus's head is supposed to be the size of a planet here. So he is rather small compared to how he is in the comics. I mean, it's still Galactus. Maybe he can shrink himself down, right? I mean, he's a cosmic entity. He probably has the ability to do that. But I mean, he's not a giant cloud. He's not a giant. And then look at this. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Go back. This is the money shot. Wait, did I really go back that far? That's the money shot right there. So what do we think right here? What does everybody think right here? Leave your thoughts in the comments. What do we think of this money shot right here, the Fantastic Four? Let me actually there we go. Let me jump it up for you guys. What do we think about this right here? I'm going to go ahead and say Galactus can shrink. I'm going to go ahead and say he can bring himself down to that size. Might be wishful thinking, but hold on. I see Ritwick. The whole teaser looked magnificent. Yeah. I mean, I really like it. We're going to watch it again here in just a bit, but this is the money shot for the Fantastic Four right here. And it's funny how all the arrows are pointing to them. And so this part right here is probably like publicity, I think. I think it's publicity, right? Because they are famous. They are going to be a famous superhero team. Everybody's going to know that they're heroes, right? So since it has like all the arrows and everything pointing to them, the big Fantastic Four logo in the background, and they're on a platform, like it's like a stage that they built. You know what I mean? Like I really think that this is like some type of publicity shoot that they're doing to promote their team. The retro theme is dull. You don't like it, Remy? I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it'll be a very drastic change when they come into Avengers Doomsday. So I mean, I see a lot of mixed comments right now. A lot of mixed comments. I mean, I see some people like, oh, I wanted more. It's a teaser trailer, right? I mean, so like, hold on. If I What happens if I refresh this now? Does it just give me the trailer? No, it doesn't. Hold on. Let me try to find just the trailer. Right here. Okay. So let's watch it again. Like, let's go. Let's just go in. Let's watch it again. And then after this next time, I want to hear what everybody thinks of it. I might do a poll, or we'll see what everybody rates it. But let's go ahead.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
The building looks cool. I think the thing looks really good. Except for when he talks, his mouth looks a little weird.
Okay.
But I won't be that picky. Because he looks good.
Good or what?
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
Herbie looks fantastic. Herbie looks fantastic.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible.
I really like how they portray her powers.
Yeah. Best looking he needs.
And Johnny never caught fire.
He's got the blonde hair there.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny. And I am
Her powers look fantastic. I can't believe we didn't see Mr. Fantastic stretch.
We'll face it together.
And then Galactus, right? Oh, not this scene yet. Galactus.
As a family.
Fantastic Four. I like that music. The score is really good for this. Oh man, that's pretty great. All right, let's rate it in the chat now. What does everybody think about it? I'm gonna go back to that. What am I call the money shot? Nope, too far. Nope, too far again. There we go. I really like this shot. Yeah, it is very retro, but it, you know, I don't know why it makes me think of like older Fantastic Four comics. You know, who does John Malkovich play? I don't think we know yet. He could be playing Mole Man. I don't think his face is like hideous enough, and that's a compliment to you, John Malkovich, because like in the comics, the Fantastic Four issue #1, when they fight Mole Man for the first time, Reed shoots the flare out and it comes together. It's a big four in the sky. You know, they go to the Monster Isle, I believe it's called, and they find Mole Man, and Mole Man gives his backstory about how he's so hideous and no one would hire him because he's hideous. You know, he couldn't get a job because of his face. He couldn't get a girlfriend, anything like that. You know what I mean? And that's why he, you know, went underground and controlled all the monsters and blah, 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 blah. Like, John Malkovich doesn't look that ugly right there. So maybe he's playing somebody else. I don't know if it's Mole Man. But all right. 8 out of 10. Want more. 8 out of 10. -80. 6 out of 10. Lot of crap. -4. Wow. 10, 8, 2, 8, 10 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 10, 8, 8 out of 8, 7, or 8 out of 8, 8.8 out of 10, 7.5, 10, 7, 8, 8, mostly high, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Yeah, I wanted I wanted a little bit more from it, but I knew it was a teaser going into this, so I'm not gonna act like I thought we were gonna see everything, because like I said before this, I didn't think we were gonna see everything. It's really funny. If you've been in the stream for a while, you heard me say the one thing I wanted to see, I guess two things. Like, I wanted to see Galactus, which we basically kind of got. We want to see Galactus. I want to see Galactus, and I wanted to see the effects of Reed stretching, and we literally saw everyone's powers but Reed. So so that's just my luck, right? And everybody else's luck who wanted to see that. Worst trailer, some people say. Wow. I'm worried about Galactus. Yeah, he is small. He's literally like standing on the earth. He's maybe like, what was he, like 3 times bigger than the Statue of Liberty? See, but that looks big. Look, you see this? But I mean, shadows are, often bigger than how they actually are. But this image right here maybe gives me some hope that maybe he's bigger and maybe he can't. I mean, he's a cosmic entity. He's got the power cosmic. He has just a tremendous amount of power. I wouldn't be surprised if he could shrink himself down. Yeah, see, right there. Anime Dimension, thank you so much for that super chat. Galactus has size, altercation power, among others. Exactly, right? I mean, he's literally a cosmic entity. So I think... and you have to think about it this way. We know that he's searching for the Fantastic Four, right? The official synopsis for the Fantastic Four says he's searching for the Fantastic Four because of some personal reason, right? So if you're Galactus and... I don't see the Baxter Building in this shot. Does anybody see it? Is this it right here? Or is that the old Avengers Tower? Wait, no, it's a different universe. It's not going to exist in this universe, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, oh, here it is, right here. No, that's, I see something right here, right? That's where it's going to be. Or the launch pad at least, right? But I think that's the building right there. But if you're Galactus and the Earth is like this big, right? And you're looking for a person, you can't find them if you're that big. You do have to like shrink down and get on their level. So that's what I'm assuming actually happens here. He changes his size and he goes down on Earth, but actual Galactus is going to be huge and his face is going to be as big or bigger than the planet. So I'm not too worried about Galactus here. And I am excited that, I mean, we don't see him from the front, but this is how he looks right here. I'm excited for this because he's not a giant freaking cloud, right? Yeah. He's not very purple either. I want him to be purple. So right there, he's probably 3 times the size of the Statue of Liberty. But I think when he first comes to Earth, he's going to be like super, super huge. I really do. Because in the San Diego Comic-Con of the D23 trailer, we got that image of him looking through a window for the Fantastic Four. He shrinks himself down so he could look through the windows and try to find them, right? Because if he was super huge, he wouldn't be able to find them. Yeah, I'm totally okay with it now. Hey, big super chat. Thank you so much. Even though you think it was a disaster, Marvel overhyped us with the additional hour wait. I mean, I'm not going to argue against that, obviously. Feels like a mid-teaser may have felt different if not for early start time than delays. Yeah, you know what? The delay did kind of throw us all off, right? But I think if they just would have released this at like a normal time, people would have felt better, right? Like, who feels their best at 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., depending where you live, right? I mean, like 5:23 a.m. right now, like who feels their best being forced to wake up earlier than you're supposed to, for a very, very anticipated hype thing. It's, yeah, I mean, it's that could have definitely played into how people feel about the trailer, right? People's attitudes could have been a bit better later on during the day, which means they could have liked the trailer a little bit better because our attitudes definitely do affect how we feel about things. So is it just me or is the Thing's voice too soft? Thank you, Heathman Gaming. Let's go back to it.
Make a point to do family dinner every...
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Is this guy good or what?
I mean, yeah, it kind of just sounds like his normal voice, right? Like, I mean, it's not his normal voice. It sounds like, I can't pin it down what it sounds like. Like there's something in my head that I think it sounds like, but I can't pin it. But yeah, it doesn't sound like this. It's clobbering time. Like it doesn't sound like that, right? I think that's how like most people would expect it to be, right? Like a deep voice. But it's kind of maybe that's what you mean by too soft. It might be too soft. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Rizmaster. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wait, I lost it. That's awesome. Thank you everybody who was here for the chat. I super appreciate it. It's interesting that a lot of people don't like it. Maybe it was a little overhyped, but remember, this is the teaser. It's a teaser, So Yeah, his voice isn't deep, but I don't think it's bad. Let's go back to it. Hold on. I don't think it's terrible.
Okay. Okay. Is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of zip. Okay?
He sounds like somebody. Hi. What you doing? He sounds like somebody. I can't pin who he sounds like. He like sounds like a famous person. Especially in that last scene. I can't pin it. Hold on. Let me. No. I can't pin it, man. I can't pin it. I really can't. The visuals do look amazing for some of the parts. I'm kind of worried about this CGI right here. Unless CGI is very blatantly just terrible, I never worry about it too much. Like, unless it's like ending of Black Widow terrible, right? Or like some parts in She-Hulk terrible, then I think it's kind of easy to look past. Like this part right here when he talks, like I'm not going to put the audio. Like it looks a little weird. But it's not enough to really throw me off, right? Like, at least it's detailed, I will say, right? You still have like all the cracks in his mouth and stuff like that. Like, yeah, but I tell you what though, I think Johnny looks great, right? Like when he flames ons, however you say that. Flame ons, there we go. Going up to the Chrysler building there, it looks like. See, like right there, the thing looks great. I mean, it's in low light, but like even with like, the eyebrows and like kind of like the part going over, like that's how he looks comics, right? In the comics and some comics. I love Vanessa Kirby, man. And I think her powers look fantastic. Show me her powers again. Or did we already? Yeah. That looks really good to me. Like, I actually really like how they did the effects here. And then we've seen in like the other part, was it before? Yeah, it was right here. Look, like she's just kind of, this has to be the first time they go into space. Yeah, like, I mean, look, she's like straight up invisible. Can't see her at all. I mean, and then like fading back in. I don't know. I think it looks really good to me. Like, so there's two different things, right? There's like the way she turns invisible herself, and then there's the way she uses her powers. I think it's fantastic. She's my favorite character in the Fantastic Four. Sue always has been. And I love them all, obviously, but I've always been drawn to Sue. And I love Vanessa Kirby as Sue. I think right here, I mean, I think this looks fantastic. I like the effects on this. I see some people asking me what I think about the suits. Oop. Hey, stop it, Yeti. Where are Ben's teeth? Behind the rocks. Hey, don't bite that. Come on. My cat is getting into my cough drops here. Yeah, I like this, and especially because we know it takes place in the past. Like, keep in mind, they're not going to show us everything in the teaser trailer. I'm assuming at one point in time they get more advanced suits, right? And they get more advanced look. So this isn't like the final look of the Fantastic Four. I'm sure they're going to get different suits in this. So, I mean, yeah, the French guard, the prismatic effects are great for light bending powers. Exactly. And you even see, like, look, you can see the prisms reflecting in it. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I think this is money. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so this is a cool scene. You can see their car in the background. And we know it can fly because at San Diego Comic-Con, they brought in like a flying car. But it didn't show it flying in this, just showed it driving. Everyone complained about the size of the thing, but no one is saying anything about how small this baby Galactus is. Thank you for the super chat. No, we've talked about that. We have. I don't know if you've been in the chat for long, but Galactus has the ability to change his size. And so what I think is happening, we know that he's specifically looking for the Fantastic Four. And if your head is the size of a planet, you're not going to be able to find a single person or 4 individual people. You're going to have to shrink down in size to go get them, or send the Silver Surfer, who we did not see. Yeah. I like this a lot. I think it was a solid trailer. Do I think it was the best Marvel trailer? No. I actually, like, I do really like it, but I'm trying to, like, ignore hype and just look at it for what it is. It's a good trailer. Not crazy. But I really enjoyed it. Yeah. It wasn't like Avengers Infinity War, or, even like Captain America Civil War. Like, if y'all remember when that trailer came out, like seeing, like, Captain throw the shield at Iron Man, Bucky catch it, and, all that, like, that was crazy. This one's really good, but it's a teaser, right? And I'm accepting it for what it is. It's a teaser. They didn't give us everything. And I think the main trailer, when it comes out in a couple months or something like that, it's going to include a lot more. Maybe they do give us something at the Super Bowl. Not counting on that. I'm pretty sure it's just Captain America and Thunderbolts, but I think this was a win. I'm going to go get started on my breakdown. I'm going to go get started, and I have to watch this a bunch more and, go do my breakdown on it. But I thank you to everyone. I think everybody who joined me here today no matter what you thought about the trailer, this was a historic moment for Marvel history, for MCU history. So thank you for joining me for that today. It was really cool. I really enjoy, even though they pushed us back an hour, I did really enjoy getting the chance to talk to everybody and answer some questions and stuff like that. But yeah, wait, hold on. I saw an interesting comment. What is it? Look that up. See myself reminder there. But yeah, no, I thought it was a really good teaser. It's not been 18 years since we last saw a Fantastic Four movie. There was that really bad one. And wait, when was that? It was 2015, I thought. Yeah, it was 2015. But if you didn't see that movie, you don't need to. Like, just to be perfectly honest. Rick, thanks for joining. Yeah, I thought it was a great teaser. I'm going to get started on my breakdown for everybody that was here. Thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats, the regular chats, and even if you're just sitting at home watching along, I super appreciate you all. And I'm really blessed to be able to do what I do. And speaking of that, I'm going to go continue to do that and go do this breakdown right now. So look out for that. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get the breakdown